In the last episode of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, friendship is in fact not daijoubu, because Glimmer is now learning from Shadow Weaver, and Adora is upset at Glimmer for learning from Shadow Weaver, but also using her as a decoy. And Catra is able to put the pieces together, realizing that there's a crack in the friendship, and so she's decided to get Double Trouble to continue poking at that crack and hopefully shatter their friendship. I assume friendship will be broken, but they will come back stronger than ever. Catra really thinks she can beat the power of friendship, but just she wait. That's just how the power of friendship works, Catra. Just when you think you're winning, it's gotta come back stronger than ever. Full links are on Patreon, early access on the YouTube memberships. Other than that, let us get started. Oh, Kyle. Oh my god, Kyle, you need a... What the...
Stop messing around back there, Kyle.
Kyle has no balance. Yeah, dude, no seatbelts for Kyle. No seats. He's just out here fighting more bots.
You are not taking your training seriously.
Okay, yeah, so she...
That doesn't sound
Don't like me.
Adora.
Oh, we're back at this area with the giant moon and everything.
Am I done now?
It's the same thing over and over.
Resistance. When we found Mara's ship, she left a recording behind.
That doesn't matter.
Mara was compromised. She became unhinged.
Unhinged?
She didn't seem unhinged.
Maybe you're unhinged, Light Hope. Uh-oh. Glitching out again. Damn, drifting out here.
Appreciate us going behind enemy lines to get this armor plating stuff for her.
Oh, shit. What the hell's going on here? I think that was what we saw with, like, the tower.
You cannot leave.
Why not? Fluke spore clouds.
In the whispering woods.
Fluke?
It is not safe outside.
Uh-oh. Oh, power's out.
Light Hope! Hello, my name is Light Hope.
Hello.
May I assist you?
Uh-oh.
What's going
She's
on?
resetting.
My system is rebooting.
Please wait.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Is this stuff?
So, like, it only melts metal?
Oh, it's actually kind of pretty.
Yeah, but also destructive. Yeah, I was... Like, oh, okay, it's finally touching them. My god, it's burning. Uh-oh.
I know, Rogelio. One of us has got to go back
You guys understand, Rogelio?
And we won't be able to get back to the freight zone?
Doesn't sound so bad.
Great.
He's so happy!
You don't have to worry about Catra showing up and yelling at...
Where are you?
The woods are attacking us with very painful
No
snow.
snow?
Why is he talking?
Why is he talking? Wow.
Maybe if you told us what this big plan is, we could help you.
No.
Fix it now.
Mm.
Well,
A little pouty face from Catra. Looking Catra doing exactly what Hordak is doing.
the Light Hope operating system is attempting to
The Light
realize
Hope the OS.
that my system is now at
22%. Uh-oh.
Oh,
She's really blue screening.
about the castle.
She's like a child. Wee!
Okay. No, I've never seen you like this. I have also never seen
You like this.
because your identity has not yet loaded.
Who are
Who
you?
are you? Adora. To train She-Ra. How may
Oh
I
my
assist
god,
you?
Light Hope is just a new personality. Oh, can you ask some questions? But does she have data for it?
I will answer all of your questions. But that information has not yet loaded. Go out there and fix the transport.
Well, put on the armor, at the very least.
Who goes outside fair?
It's Kyle. Rogelio wanted to do something else.
2, 3. Let's try that again. Should I adjust the
The
gravity?
gravity again? No.
Are spiders useful? Because
Are
I have
spiders?
just learned
How to make spiders? Oh. Are these holograms? They just kind of loaded in.
But that information has not yet loaded.
On how to remove the spiders?
For the honor of Grayskull!
Light up, yeah. Ooh.
I beat Rogelio, but you beat me, and Rogelio beat you.
It's a
That
tie.
means we're all winners!
We're all winners.
Working. Really good in your system loading now. I agree.
I agree.
My reboot appears to have malfunctioned. Loading is frozen at 36%.
What the fuck?
I made a crystal.
Wow.
Where is the core processing unit? And please don't say it is on the
Other side of these spiders.
I will assist you.
By making more spiders.
I know what will help.
More. Oh, if you could have the crystal, can't you just like walk over there?
Try to beat that.
Okay,
But this is to your advantage.
Bounced it off that thing. You said it was
Said minus 5 points.
Yes, that's because he forgot the magic password.
What?
And he's standing in the loser zone, and Lonnie, you're not wearing the hat, so that's another 5-point deduction for you.
What? These rules don't make any sense.
This is to his advantage. He just wants to play games. Oh, it's gonna start to melt in.
I can swim. I just can't breathe underwater. Interesting.
Ow.
I shall make a note of this.
Gotta write this down. Oh, it's breaking in.
We need to get to the processing unit now.
How are you gonna get out of here? What about the right slot?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, my system is only at 36%. Perfect. It is in fact far from perfect.
What is sarcasm? Never gonna load for you. Oh, this is a literal blue screen right here. The OS is booting up.
My name is Light Hope.
Oh.
How may I assist you?
Oh, reset again.
Catra is gonna kill us. She doesn't trust us. She's obsessed with this big plan.
She may be mean, but we've always had each other's backs. Ever since we were kids. She probably sent us on this mission for, like, team building.
Alright, Kyle, you are looking at things with rose-tinted glasses.
Remember when she used my ration bars to make that cake for Adora?
That never happened.
Oh my god,
That
he's
was a
thinking...
weird, fake plan.
Wait, what? But we're a unit.
You're the one who gets bullied, Kyle. Like...
I'll fix the transport so I don't have to be stuck in here with my non-friends anymore.
My non-friends. Ooh.
Oh, knock it off, Kyle.
You knock it off, Kyle.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Oh, off Kyle goes. If nothing matters. Oh my god. A Kyle who does not matter anymore is a dangerous Kyle. Oh my god.
I made a bird.
A spider with wings?
You are useless. Oh, Light Hope, I am a hologram. My primary purpose
I have no
is to
feelings.
shoot.
Can you make another crystal, please? Oh. She hears Mara. A little flashback?
Look what I brought you. Flowers. They're blooming all over the planet right now.
Must be hard being stuck in here all the time.
I do not mind. Not when you come to visit me.
Oh.
I know it's in a everything will make sense in time kind of way, but it's also pretty annoying.
Just give me the spoilers! I feel like our hood has just been, like, peeling back.
Okay, you made your point, Kyle. Now turn around.
Oh, there it is. Gotta fix it up. Ah, my god, dude. Man, it's getting fucking first-degree burns out here. Well, R.I.P. Kyle. Look at that, dude. Kyle MVP out here. Rogelio's just out here non-flinching. Oh, off they go. Oh, and it just stops?
You promise this other slot is the right one?
I mean, it better be. There's...
36%. The spore cloud has dissipated.
Wow,
It is safe
how
to
convenient.
leave. There is still the matter of balancing the planet.
Ah, back to it again.
Once you balance the planet,
All will become clear.
We'll get there.
Damn, look at this.
You do care.
We just knew you were gonna mess it up like you always do.
Oh my god. She's a tsundere. Kyle's like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Hey, you too, buddy.
Rogelio just had this fucking great speech, dude.
this memory should
Have been purged.
per directive of the Heart of Etheria project.
Heart of
Permanent
Etheria.
name, Delete.
No. Oh shit, dude. A little menacing. Yeah, that was a pretty enclosed episode. Really just focused on Adora and Light Hope. Although I feel like when it comes to like Adora and Light Hope together, it's always a rather enclosed situation since she's really the only person who goes in there. Who would have thought that a fucking AI got a big problem out here in terms of like, you know, it has a program and it's gotta fucking run it whether it's bad or it's good. Yeah, it seems like even though Light Hope was starting to feel something, she rebooted and now she's just like, gotta wipe this shit out of here. Can't have that anymore. Yeah, it was actually nice to get an episode of just the three, Rogelio, Lonnie, and Kyle, you know, with Kyle being MVP out here, so good for him. But okay, I'm gonna go write some notes and we will be right back to the center. Okay, what did they call these again? Fluke spore clouds. A device to keep people in the same place. I do wonder, do these people actually understand Rogelio? Because, like, Rogelio's just over here, you know, just, you know, speaking in his own tongue. And we sort of get, like, a translation or interpretation from Lonnie. You know, but then, like, there are parts where, like, it seems like Rogelio was saying something else to Lonnie, but then Lonnie's like, see, Rogelio agrees with me, and Rogelio's just like, ah! And with Rogelio going on a long speech towards the end, and Kyle is just like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I would presume they don't really know what he's saying. They're just interpreting, you know, with his hands and everything, you know, sign language, body language, or whatever. Okay, this part right here, with Kyle talking about how, like, you guys are the only family I ever had. And then he goes and it's like, oh, remember when she used my ration bars to make that cake for Adora? My guy! She took your fucking ration bars instead of her own ration bars. Instead of, like, everybody contributing their own rations to make the fucking cake for Adora in this fake memory. No, she took all of yours specifically, and he's just over here talking about it like it's a good memory. This fucking guy, dude. Oh my god. Alright, so that was Season 4, Episode 5 of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice episode. I think I mentioned it. It was pretty much an enclosed episode. I forgot the specific term for it, but we had the fluke spore cloud that was blooming. It was a device to keep the characters in the same place, right? We've got Adora, who was stuck with Light Hope, and we've got Lonnie, Kyle, and Rogelio, who were stuck in the car with each other, and, you know, all they can do is just talk for the most part. So I'll just split it off into those two segments. So we're gonna start off with Adora and Light Hope. So we've got Adora, who is tired of training. It's just constant battle training out here, fighting against Horde bots and whatever. And again, she's tired of training. She wants answers, and Light Hope is not giving her any freaking answers at all. All right, the only thing that Light Hope is telling Adora is, once you do all of this, everything will make sense. So, you know, just follow blindly and just fucking do your job, Adora. And, well, Adora is still sort of doing it blindly, but she's an unwilling participant. And, you know, she has to do it for the most part, because, like, there's a giant threat that is the Horde that is literally going to try to take over the world or maybe destroy it or whatever. But because of the fluke spore clouds, it causes the system, the OS, right, the Light Hope OS out here to restart, to reboot. And because of that, we get to see Light Hope in her infancy, right? I would presume that this was how Light Hope first started up as an AI or as a fucking chatbot or whatever. And I do enjoy, like, this whole, like, you know, comedic segment, lighthearted segment where Light Hope is figuring out all the things that she can do. You know, oh, I can make spiders. Makes fucking spiders. Oh, I can control gravity. Oh, I figure out how to move within the light castle. So she's just over here fucking doing all these stuff. I find that very fun. Again, it's like a child who figures out that they've got superpowers or something and they just start doing all the shit that they can do, not realizing about the consequences. because I do enjoy this part where Light Hope tells Adora, you know, you need to connect this data crystal to the core processing unit. And she looks at her hand. She's just like, I made a crystal. Very fun. Again, very, very childlike, very perhaps whimsical. You know, if this was Light Hope for the rest of the show, I wouldn't really fucking mind. But then again, would the current Light Hope help Adora with anything? Who knows? Who knows? So after they failed to reboot Light Hope, Adora gets upset at her and she yells at Light Hope, right? Like, oh, even when you do know everything, you won't tell me anything. You are useless. That gets Adora to realize what she's saying, right? And she gasps and she's just like, oh, I'm sorry, you know? Although we've got Light Hope just looking to the side like, oh. But perhaps that did affect her, right? Because Light Hope ends up walking away from this. I am a hologram, she says. My primary purpose is to train She-Ra. If I'm not doing that, then I have failed. And so she just vanishes off and she goes to find a memory, right? She's in this state where, like, she is genuinely trying to help Adora. So she's trying to search through whatever memory that she has, the 36% that she has, in order to find an answer to help Adora. This brings her to this memory of Mara, where Mara brings her flowers, right? There are flowers blooming all over the planet, and even though Light Hope is a robot and, well, a chatbot, an AI, a hologram, there you go, that's what she says, she's a hologram, and she doesn't have an olfactory sensory or anything, she can't sniff the flowers, but she can see the flowers, and Adora starts to realize that, oh, you had a good relationship with Mara, right? You guys were even friends at this point. And something had happened that caused Mara to destroy the portal, take this whole planet out, and move into a whole nother galaxy. All I have on Mara is this memory and a sensation, which is something a hologram shouldn't feel. Which is probably one of the reasons why once Light Hope booted back up, right? Light Hope's just like, all right, I need to get rid of this sensation. This memory is supposed to be purged because I gotta be this emotionless AI who gotta fulfill their mission. And also, it says, all I have on Mara is this memory. Then again, it was also only 36%. But like that also means that Light Hope has purged most if not all of her memories of Mara, and so the only thing that she knows about Mara is unhinged, she failed as She-Ra, she was compromised, right? The things that she tells herself. This does get Adora to soften up on Light Hope, right? Seeing the humanity within Light Hope, which gets purged by the end of this episode. But Adora decides that she wants to be friends with Light Hope at the very least, you know, and also because we're friends, you can tell me your secrets, right? Your deep dark secrets. I don't think that's how it works, Adora, but you know what? She's trying at the very least, you know? She was trying to take advantage of Light Hope's childlike state and eager to help her as She-Ra, but unfortunately doesn't really work because she only had 36% of her knowledge. You know, I guess we do see like a happier Light Hope, right? Because like the Light Hope that we see, the Light Hope that we know, is just all in business, still very much like ChatGPT, a fucking chatbot, whatever. But here in her memories with Mara, right, it's a little bit more whimsical. I don't know why I keep wanting to say whimsical right now. A little happier, a little bit more positive. And here's Light Hope, now at 100% again, realizing, hey, I should have had this memory purge, right? Somewhere within her, it's that small, tiny bit of humanity, I suppose, that kept this memory locked away. So then the current Light Hope couldn't have remembered it, but now that she knows and she's back up at 100%, this gets her to say, per directive of the Heart of Etheria project. And so that gets us to what Mara was telling Adora before, right? Light Hope wants to use a weapon somewhere around there, but Adora heard as, oh, a weapon? There has to be a weapon somewhere. Light Hope, you need to tell me about this weapon. And Light Hope's just like, don't worry, you'll figure it out once you balance the planet and all that. And then there's like the idea that the first ones came onto this planet and they drilled through this fucking planet because like everything is connected essentially with first one tech. And I was thinking about how like this feels like a bit of a hollow planet if the first one is has just drilled through the entire place. And so it kind of goes into the whole thing of, is this whole planet a weapon then? if we were to assume this is what the Heart of Etheria project is, that's what I assume anyways. Like, is that the weapon? And is that why Mara realized, oh no, this is the project that the first ones are having, and that's why she said they. And so I was assuming, like, there's only two outer forces that we know so far is Horde Prime's army and the first ones. So, like, it was either Hordak or the first ones, and it seems like it's most likely the first ones, and they had this project. And I don't know, you know, maybe they had a planet-sized cannon out here, and they're about to be like, yeah, we're gonna fucking blast y'all. Got a fucking Death Star out here, you know? The final thing that I wrote in my note was getting Light Hope to 100% was a mistake. Truly is a mistake, dude. But sucks. At least we get to learn, you know, what is this thing that Light Hope is running on, the Heart of Etheria project, and that's why she's so keen on just not saying anything to Adora, because she knows what had happened last time. I would presume, again, Mara learned about this project, and she's just like, whoa, this is fucked up, we can't have this. Consider that She-Ra is, like, the key to this project, because Light Hope's whole thing is to train She-Ra, so, like, that means... Hey, yo, what if She-Ra is the fucking planet-sized cannon when you control the planet and the planet just starts moving? It's gonna open up a fucking giant cannon out here, dude. Horde Prime doesn't know what's coming. But that side of the story was entertaining and again gave us some answers, at least answers to us and not answers to Adora. Oh yeah, that reminds me, there's a little bit off topic that I wanted to mention about Adora, because I'm still thinking about Entrapta this whole time. I'm still waiting for whatever Entrapta is coming, but I had wondered, because I was going back on season 3, episode 5, I think? Or is that episode 4? I think it was episode 4, because there was only 6 episodes in season 3. That was when Catra opens up the portal. But, like, Catra ran into where Hordak was and said, we need to open the portal. Hordak says, I need Entrapta. And so Catra says, oh, who do you think let the princesses in? And so, like, did Adora not hear that? She was, like, this close. And, like, even Catra was like, oh, don't you know they all lie? Princesses, they're all liars, you know? And she turns to Adora to say that. So, like, didn't Adora hear that Catra said that Entrapta let them in? So, like, wouldn't Adora, at the very least, have some sort of question and be like, hey, where do you think Entrapta went? Or, like, ask, like, did Entrapta let you guys in? Right? And then at least rub her fucking brain cells together and be like, maybe Entrapta's not with the Horde anymore. Because, like, here in this season, in, like, the first episode, Bo still assumes that Entrapta is on the Horde's side, while Hordak is assuming that Entrapta is back in Bright Moon again. So, like, we have Schrodinger's Entrapta right now, where both sides thinks that Entrapta is on the opposite side. I thought that was entertaining, but again, as I saw that episode again, season 3 of episode 4, why hasn't Adora questioned that? Why hasn't Adora brought that up? There's a lot of stuff that I feel like they should bring up, but they don't. But well, whatever, you know, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. That reminds me, can Light Hope look at, like, physical data of people? I just have that question. I don't know if they'll ever do it, because, like, again, Light Hope is very much only tethered to Adora, so, like, when we see Adora, that's when we see Light Hope. I kind of have the wonder of, like, what if Double Trouble brings herself into here, if she could anyways, right? If she were to be here, and Light Hope is just like, who is this person wearing this skin thing, even though they don't look like it? You know, I wonder if that's the case. Probably not. Who knows? So moving over to the Hordes' plotline, where we get to see Lonnie, Kyle, and Rogelio. We've got Lonnie driving, talking about how Catra better appreciate them for going behind enemy line to get this armor plating stuff for her. They don't know what it's for. I would presume it's like for new bots and all that, right? Hordak needs this armor. I mentioned in the last episode, if I didn't, or at some point of the some episodes, I'd mentioned like jokingly of like, oh, I swear if they bring out a freaking mecha out of nowhere, why they got these armor plating, I don't know. Maybe they will evolve to mechas eventually, you know? But mechas would involve having to actually put people in there. But then again, you know, if you make humanoid robots, not like autopilot mechas and all that, yeah, they could still work. That's the only evolution, obviously. Or maybe they'll just continue to keep their cute little round ball shape. Was Emily there when Catra shocked Entrapta? Hold on, 1 second. I'm off on a tangent. I don't really see Emily anywhere. Maybe on another side? No, I think we just see Scorpia and Entrapta. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Emily was here. I was just wondering because if Emily was here, you think that her as a bot, she could record it and then just be like, by the way, Hordak, let me show you something. I just thought that, but I don't know. Emily didn't look like she was there, so. Anyways, going back to Lonnie, Kyle, and Rogelio, we had this moment where Kyle was just like, whoa, you're telling me that we can't get back to the fright zone? This is fucking great. This is awesome. He's so happy to not have to go back to the fright zone. But he make mention, oh, it's been really stressful at the fright zone lately, you know? And if we're outside here, Catra can't yell at us. And then in come Catra yelling at them. God, we had this point where like Kyle was trying to explain it. And then Catra's like, why is he talking? And it's just like, whoa there, dude. Fucking rude. But Lonnie, you know, I guess she's the leader of the squad and all that. She has to come up to talk to Catra. We see how Catra is basically, you know, turning herself into Hordak, essentially, you know? And here we have Lonnie who is telling her, hey, this isn't our fault. Like, literally, we didn't even know that there was going to be freaking acid snow coming in, and it broke our vehicle down, and, you know, it pretty much fucking hurts, you know? Like, how about you fucking come out here, Catra? If you're so fucking keen and all that. But Catra only wants the results. She does not care about the current issue, right? All she wants is progress to move, and it's the same thing as Hordak, right? And this gets Lonnie upset at her because, again, it's not her fault that they're fucking stuck here at the current moment. She tries to argue back, but, you know, it doesn't work. Catra just gets more pissy, just yells at her, and we've got like her hair down again, you know? Lonnie just looks back at her two boys out here and she's decided, yeah, okay, whatever, you know, we'll fucking get it before she gets angry once Catra turns off the feed. We had a bit of a game going on with these three as they try to figure out who was going to go outside. I thought they were just gonna be like, all right, Kyle, get out there. But they decided that they're gonna play some games, you know, fair and square and all that. And with one of the games was one that Kyle invented. I enjoyed that Lonnie and Rogelio went along with it, even though they're just like, what the fuck are all these bullshit rules that you've got, right? And I thought that was funny that like Kyle has to make up a game where he has the advantage because through his whole life, he's been at a disadvantage the whole time. Everybody's literally fucking picking on him, putting him as the scapegoat. So he has to have a game where he has advantage, and he still fucking loses. The poor sod, dude, the poor sod. But we get to a point where Lonnie is frustrated and she says she doesn't even know why they bother with Catra. You know, like, she doesn't appreciate them, she doesn't trust them, she keeps them out of her big plan, and all she ever thinks about is the big plan. She doesn't give a shit. And Kyle goes in and he's just like, don't say that. Look, she may be mean, but we've always had each other's backs ever since we were kids. And I'm just over like, Kyle, what the fuck are you talking about? They've been picking on you for your whole entire fucking life. But, you know, I would assume this is how Kyle puts up his defensive mechanism, right? He has rose-tinted glasses on, and he looks back and he thinks about like, oh, maybe these times weren't so bad after all. You know, I guess I had fun. But he does go and he says, other than this whole team building mission shit, He says, "You guys are the only family I've ever had." Well, you guys were all orphans, so like you guys were raised by the Horde, so like of course this is literally the only family you ever had. This is the only experience that Kyle has ever known. And it's sad, you know, because like you know that there are people like this where they are the scapegoat, but this is the only experience they've ever known, and so it's very hard for them to want to go out and experience something new because, hey, this place that I'm at right now is kind of bad, but I don't know what's gonna happen if I go outside. It might be worse. So I'd rather be here where I'm much more comfortable, even if it's bad. And I mean, that the same thing kind of goes with Catra, right? She doesn't want that change, and she'd rather soak and be in this pile of misery that she's made for herself. And I would assume the same thing kind of goes for Lonnie and Rogelio. Even when Lonnie is upset at Catra, right, frustrated and everything, she doesn't really have the thought of, maybe I should just jump ship. Not even like go to join the Bright Moon rebellions and all that, like knowing that, oh, they're probably the losing side or whatever, right? Not even thinking about that, like just going off into like, you know, the Crimson Desert or something and just living life there where nobody knows you. There is also the idea that if they are a part of the Horde and they know that the Horde is winning, right, it's better to be on the winning side even if they are fucking terrible, because you don't want even more terrible things to happen to you because you were on the losing side when this terrible group wins. But we have Lonnie, who tells Kyle that they're expendable, right? Catra doesn't care about them, and that and also Adora left us, so that's the first time I think Lonnie talks about that, so I thought that was very interesting as well. Everything they taught us in the Horde about loyalty is meaningless. I like that they're starting to feel disenchanted, right? This brainwashing that they've had ever since they were a kid. Now that as they're growing up, slowly going into adulthood, they're starting to be able to think for themselves. They've come to realize this whole fucking thing is bullshit. But what are they gonna do about it? They don't know. This is the only life that they know. Even if it's bullshit, it's comfortable. And we've got Kyle. Nothing matters, Kyle, dude. If nothing matters, then who gives a shit about anything? I just said nothing matters - Kyle, and then I just put an arrow that says that leads to dangerous. Because, hey, as we've learned from Catra, a Catra with nothing to lose is a dangerous Catra. And here is Kyle, who thinks nothing matters. But here in his case, even when nothing matters, he's decided, I'm gonna go out and fucking fix this vehicle. You guys can go drive off then. You know, whatever. My life does not matter. Which is a very different way of thinking compared to Catra. Because like for Catra, if nothing matters, well, I don't think Catra is on the thing of nothing matters, actually. Yeah, it's really more like Catra has nothing to lose, not that nothing matters. Kyle, MVP out here, deciding that, you know what, I'm gonna go out. You know, I'll fix the fucking transport, so I don't have to be stuck here anymore. So we've got a Kyle coming out, wearing his helmet. He's out here just standing there a moment just to see himself get burned. You know, just, I guess, you know, if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. But he goes and he fixes it, right? Even though he gets burned in the end. Jesus Christ, dude, those fucking burns. My God. But he ends up fainting. I think his shoe eventually evaporates or something, or it gets burned as well. Rogelio and Lonnie, you know, they need to get Kyle, because, hey, Kyle's out here doing his best. Rogelio, I would assume, suggested that they get the armor plating at the very least, so then they can get out there and help Kyle. And Lonnie's just like, oh, Catra will kill us if it's damaged. And it's like, well, I mean, you guys could also fucking die if you don't get out of here. So, like, who gives a shit if Catra gets mad? Or Catra will kill you if it gets damaged. What, you guys gonna go to fucking Beast Island? She gonna send you to Beast Island too? You might as well go there with Entrapta. Send Scorpio there. Scorpio there too while you're at it. They go out to help Kyle back in. I think Rogelio helps with the rest of the stuff, I would presume. But Rogelio helps the both of them in. And they're finally safe and sound. And they got to GTFO, but also at the same time as they started running, that's when the spores stopped. So like, what? What was the point of all this? Honestly, what's the point of all this? This all just fucking vanished like the shit, dog? Y'all could have just waited, what, 50 more minutes?
But hey, we've got Kyle waking up thinking, you guys really do care. You guys came in to save me. This is great. We've got Lonnie being a bit of a tsundere out here. Very nice. We've got Rogelio saying his speech that nobody understands, unfortunately. But hey, it was probably a really good speech. I feel like their bond now has tightened a little bit more, you know, specifically with the three of them, considering that the two other girls within the group are kind of gone now. You know, Catra is being a bossy girl out here, you know, the boss babe. And Adora, as Lonnie said, has left them, abandoned them, essentially. And the only people they have left are each other. And I wonder how this will go, because like, how long until they get tired, or specifically Lonnie, get tired of Catra and decide that she doesn't want to be here anymore and she wants to fucking get out of here. And I had written, you know, we've got a handful of people feeling like they're ready to jump ship. If you give them a good enough reason, they're probably gonna be like, okay, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna get out of here. And so I do wonder if that's going to be for Kyle, Lonnie, and Rogelio, or they're just going to just be here still because, you know, it's the only place that they know. I still wonder about that for Scorpia, you know, and whether she's going to end up jumping ship. Yeah, I've mentioned with Catra and the way that she's going in her direction, she's not really building loyalty or anything, right? She thinks that she needs to control things by sheer power, by fear, and honestly, you know, fear only works for so long until another emotion overrides that. You know, again, she's not really building loyalty. The only thing that she's building up is people who will eventually betray her. We'll just have to see when that happens, you know? I will say about how, like, last episode and the feeling of, like, oh man, all these friendships are cracking, and now here we are with these three fellas, and girls, and one girl, two fellas, one girl. I don't know, is Rogelio well, I mean, Rogelio is like a masculine name. It still could be, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, we've got these three folks. Their bonds are tightening, so at the very least, there's still some friendship somewhere. It's blooming. It's still persisting, even if other people's friendships are cracking. So, hey, friendship finds a way. It's like evil. Evil finds a way, except it's friendship. But I enjoyed this episode. And if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around. This is not that outro's done. Anyways, bye.